Oklahoma City landed the Thunder in a fine Western Conference battle here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Duncan, and it's Parker in at the point guard position.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Back to Duncan, and it's good on the assist by Parker.
And one thing that everybody loves about Coach Pop is his frankness. You get a taste of it in interviews, but he's as honest and straightforward with you as he is with anybody else.
Green with the ball, and it's Waiters picking him up. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Green kicks to Leonard. Parker outside. Shot clock at 5. Soft touch off the glass. Parker's got 5 now.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Cantor kicks to Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The pass to Duncan. Back to Parker. Stolen by Durant. Leonard with the steal. Leonard draws the double. Stolen by Westbrook. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Well, the Spurs just don't go on losing streaks very often, Greg. One perk of being a talented veteran group.
Yeah, how about the Spurs lost 4 games in a row twice last year. Over the last decade before that, Kevin, they had only lost 4 games in a row twice. Unbelievable.
Aldridge, no luck.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Duncan. Leonard against Durant. Kicks it to Waiters. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Out to Parker. Stolen by Durant. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And Waiters with the stuff.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't.
Green dishes to Duncan. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And you look at the Spurs and how they avoid losing streaks. I mean, most teams losing 4 in a row wouldn't be such a big deal. It's only a big deal for the Spurs because they're so consistent year in and year out.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Andre Robertson comes in for Waiters. And San Antonio also making a switch. Mills is checked in.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop. And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Now here's Westbrook. The baseline J. And the shot is long.
And guys, for the Spurs, a big reason they rarely go on losing streaks is that they have no bad matchups. One of only 3 teams in the NBA last year to defeat every other NBA team. Winning for this group is just second nature.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw missing. A different look for Oklahoma City. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Foy in for Durant. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Now here's Ginobili. Out to West. Now the dish to Mills. Back to West. Just 5 on the clock. Ginobili the pass to West. And the shot is good.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Here's Foy with the 3. And we reach the end of the first. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Thunder 5 right now. Dane out there with Foy. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Andre Robertson. And it's Collison in the power forward position. Thunder trailing by 6. Payne can't hit.
And the Thunder had plenty of reason to be down last year because of the injuries. A big place that it hit them was on offense. They just were not the same absent, mainly Kevin Durant.
Ginobili attacking. 6 on the shot clock. Not often you see him take that shot.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
Here's Collison. And no good. Trying to use the glass. We were used to seeing the Thunder as a top offensive team, as you mentioned, Greg. Last season, they finished 18th, Clark, in field goal percentage.
And, you know, for context, that's the lowest they finished since their first year in Oklahoma, Kevin. Usually you can find them among the top 5 teams in the league when they're healthy.
Now, here's Mills. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. It's Ginobili outside. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense could do.
And Mills kicks it to West. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Spurs lead by 9.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic. Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And San Antonio has possession following the score by Oklahoma City. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Payne's shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Anderson. And he gets it to go.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Ibaka comes in for Nick Collison. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Foy dishes to Westbrook. Duncan with the block. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Leonard, no luck.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Leonard with the ball. Stolen by Westbrook. Looking to end his cold spell.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Thunder trailing by 5. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Feeds to Robertson. Throws it up high. And Westbrook throws it down.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
Both good from the line that time. San Antonio leading.
Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here.
Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Ibaka. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Spurs lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin, Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it. Yeah,
I appreciate that, Clark.
It's good, Clark. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could. And boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop. But even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, The big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
Westbrook kicks to Cantor. Westbrook again. It's Parker. And it's Westbrook missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
Green passes to Parker. That's good. Parker's got 7 points. It's
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of player. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah,
Perhaps.
but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
For the Thunder, Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Andre Robertson comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Payne. Drive by Adams. It's tipped. And Mills kicks to Anderson. Left side West. Ginobili outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Mills from the arc. And that one's good. Now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Uncovered. The shot is off. And the Thunder going the other way now. And Robertson kicks to Ibaka. It's hauled in by Ginobili.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Payne. They can't stop the run with that one. West kicks to Ginobili. Pass to Mills. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
For a while, the Spurs were viewed as a slow-it-down team from their championships almost a decade ago. That isn't the case at all anymore.
You know, I think it took the viewing public quite a while to catch on, though, Kevin, because now most people look at the Spurs as one of the more exciting brands of basketball in our league. Just watching one game of them, and now you know that is the case.
Spurs passing it around. And the shot is good. And the Spurs lead by 11.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened. Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Waiters comes in for Robertson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne.
You know, for the Spurs playing up-tempo, I mean, they made that adjustment several years back, to their credit. Since then, they've been one of the more up-tempo and offensive-minded teams in the league.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team. Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's San Antonio leading by 14. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Durant and Collison at the 3 and the 4. And it's Cantor in the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Last season, Clark, the Spurs kept on winning as usual. They passed the Lakers, in fact, for the best winning percentage all time for a franchise.
Well, some of that has to do with the struggles the Lakers had last season, but more of it is credit to the Spurs. Consistency and high-quality play has been who they are and have been for 2 decades.
It's taken away by Collison. Durant kicks to Waiters. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Duncan high post. Down low. Aldridge uses both hands to slam it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Andre Robertson.
And with the Spurs and their winning percentage, it's right above 60. Not bad for a team that joined the NBA back in 1977.
Right side, Westbrook. It's tipped. And Robertson kicks to Waiters. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing. Oh, I love that dish down low.
A lot of the Spurs' success, guys, with their winning percentage has come since the 90s. The way they are put together, who knows how high they can push that franchise winning percentage.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
And as always, Doris, thank you. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
It's Parker with the drive. That's good.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Such a wide open look. Green's got the lead up to 14 now for San Antonio.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
Aldridge kicks to Duncan. They kick it out to Green. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Aldridge missing. Thunder trailing by 11. Here's Adams. Here's Durant. The shot no good. Great D that time from Green. Robertson dishes to Westbrook. Nice. Pass led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Westbrook's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Westbrook with the steal. Leonard with the steal. Stolen by Cantor. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And then Durant with the jam.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
And it's blocked by Adams. They get it back. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Parker with the steal. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Green. 6 points for Leonard.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Adams.
Now in the lineup for your Thunder, Serge Ibaka.
1:16 left in the game. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
You know, guys, the teamwork and rhythm we saw from them earlier just isn't there right now. They've lost it, and the turnovers are starting to pile up.
And it's Aldridge missing. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Stolen by Westbrook.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And, you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
And here are the Thunder now. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hand.
Leonard. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. And the Spurs lead by 9. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Another miss by Westbrook. Leonard, that's for 2. Nice jump shot. Good.
Assisted.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A solid win on the road for them.